I am in Texas today, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of this 280 square foot tiny house right behind me, floor to ceiling windows, and today is record breaking heat here, so it's really nice that they have a plunge pool here for you to cool off at, and a rope bridge that connects the tiny house and the plunge pool. Anyway, this place is really cool. Let's go check it out. We're in Marble Falls, Texas today, right outside of Austin in the hill country. The weather's beautiful, it's hot, the scenery is also beautiful out here. I love Texas a lot, but today we're going to be touring one of the cabins at Missing Hotel. Missing Hotel has several listings on their 100-acre property, so it is a really cool spot to check out if you want to stay at any of the spots here. I'm going to be featuring two of them, one today and one next week. The first one we'll be touring is Rame, but all the units are named differently. This one is a 280 square foot tiny house perched up on a ridge that overlooks their 100-acre property. It is a modern minimalist Mexican casita that has a Santorini inspired archway inside and French doors, and there's floor to ceiling windows all throughout. And this is just a beautiful tiny house, a style that we haven't really toured or shown on this channel before, so I'm really excited to give you guys a tour of this place because the property and tiny house are really cool. This property is right next to a huge nature preserve, so there's unobstructed views all around, and that is a great spot to go hike at and explore while you're staying here. But whenever you pull up on the property, you'll drive a couple minutes back on the driveway, so you're pretty far away from the road into the property, which is nice. And you can see where all the other spots you can stay at are, and you'll just drive to the one that you're staying at. Mine is off on the side over here. Private parking, there's a private fence on this side, and you can just walk through this fence, and now you're in your own little private property. Back here, there's beautiful trees. There's a pathway that leads down to the tiny house, but off to this right side you have a fire pit. Right now there's a fire ban, so I didn't get to enjoy that while I was here, but that's okay. It is like 105 degrees here, but you'll walk down into your tiny house. It is white, it stands out. The privacy fence continues all the way around to this side as well, and you can just walk down the stone path. There's stones everywhere, which are gorgeous, and right into your front door. You'll walk inside, and like I said, this is 280 square feet of living space, so it's very tiny. So it's pretty interesting to see how they designed and used this space. First off, on this right side is your entire open area with your bed and a couple chairs up against these windows, and it is bright and beautiful in here. The floor to ceiling windows on all the walls look incredible. You got the French doors right here that lead out into your patio space, which we'll get to, and then of course your bed right here in the middle with a couple nightstands on each side. There's even a hanger up here in this corner for your clothes, and the AC unit is right above your bed. One thing to note, AC is very important in these hot days, especially to me. It's 105 degrees today, and this AC unit is keeping it really cool in here. It says it's 68, and if you just keep all the doors closed, it's surprisingly cold in here, so I'm very impressed with that. From these windows, you have a good view of the patio space down below with the plunge pool down there, and it just looks like a tropical getaway. On the other side, through this huge archway that kind of separates the half of this home. I love this archway. My wife loves it as well. She always comments on archways and houses. But anyway, you walk through it, and this is the other half of your home. You have a kitchenette over here on the right side. The countertop is this concrete slab, just like the floors. It looks really cool. You got the sink over here on this right side, and a mini fridge and a couple cabinets underneath all of this, and then above just a couple floating shelves with your basic necessities, a couple cups, bowls, plates, and utensils. And that's really about it for right here. And on the other side is this bar seating area, the wood slab for the countertop. You have a microwave, and they leave a couple snacks here for you to enjoy, and a guest book, and of course your coffee. They leave some coffee here for you. Can't go without your coffee. One thing I really like about this kitchen space is all the windows in here as well, but these two windows in front of your bar area can open up if you want to let a nice breeze in, or just to get some fresh air. I like how the windows open up like this. Now behind this is your bathroom space. This bathroom is The same with the concrete floors and the walls. This first section is your composting toilet and your sink right here on the other side with this huge mirror, and then through this walkway is your shower. The shower space is huge. You got the waterfall shower head on this left side, concrete all throughout, and a shelf over here on this right side, and then on the back is a door you can walk out of into your deck space, and it just lets in some good natural lighting in here. So concrete bathroom, the floors all throughout, even the walls, they feel like they're stucco and they blend right in with everything. The style here is definitely unique and they did it well. Now if you walk out the French doors, you have your deck space right here in the front. You got the trees all the way around. There's a bird feeder here, which is cool. A cardinal stays here basically at all times. I've seen it everywhere. I think this is its home. Not sure though. But there's also a couple chairs out here. Walking out of that, one of the most fun things about this Airbnb is this rope bridge you can walk down and into your other deck space. I love the rope bridge. I love the design. Really cool. I love how they connected these two deck spaces with this rope bridge. And then you have this other deck space. On here is a stock tank that got converted into a plunge pool. So they have a pump in it and everything. And on these hot days, it is really nice to get in this plunge pool and relax and soak off. It's even partially off of the deck, so the railing is cut off here. And there's a viewpoint between these trees. Really cool spot. And the stock tank conversion is such a cool idea. I like it a lot. And then of course there's a couple chairs out here to enjoy. And that's really about it on the property. You can roam around the trees. There's a hammock over here as well. And this is just a totally private, cool, unique spot. And at only 280 square feet of living space, definitely a tiny house, and they did it really nicely. Now, everything else with the property, there's a couple other things you can do here. If you roam around the property, there's a lot to explore. They got hiking trails all throughout the property. There's one with a good viewpoint. They have this one that's called the Mystic Forest, which is more densely populated with trees. There's a labyrinth over here. They have a golfing spot up here. You can practice your drive right into this net. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff you can do here on the property. So if you want to come stay here and check this place out, this would be a great place to bring a ton of people because there's several units you can rent out. The link is down in the description below. It's on Airbnb. The hosts are really nice. Thanks to them for having me come check their place out. Link is down in the description below. Guys, I'll see you next week in the next Airbnb video touring their other unit, which is just as cool. I'll see you then.